Ireena. It's all I hear about these days. Pass me the rouge. Oh, she treats husband so brutishly, and he fawns on her like she is royalty. Cheek, not lip. I give him the respect he deserves, and how am I repaid? It's like I'm invisible. Hush, Volanta. It is insult enough I must hear her name repeated by the Count. Must I be bettered by your constant mewling as well? Oh, you're so lucky, Ludmilla. You are used to not being the favorite anymore ever since I arrived. Oh, if only I were as old and weathered as you, then perhaps I could bear the daggers of fate, caring as little as you do. Pick your fights with the green one, Volanta. I will not rise to your bait. Make your peace. The princess will soon either be dead or one of us, and you can be as horrible as you like to Ireena either way. She's gone, you know. What did you say? Anastasia? She climbed out the window on that wedding train she has been sewing for herself. She's trying to escape, it seems. And you thought this did not bear mentioning until now? I thought it would be more fun this way. Now we get to chase her. And her little friends, too, unless I much miss my guess.
Ireena! Bring her back to me!
See what I mean? Hey there, Dungeoneers. The Strahdcast will be celebrating its 1-year anniversary this Halloween. To celebrate, we have a lot of fun stuff going on. On Monday, October 17th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be premiering our Death House mini-campaign live on Twitch. Come join us for this super spooky, super deadly, classic D&D dungeon crawl, featuring Campbell, Kay, Tyler, and Ned as all new characters, summoned to Barovia years before the Goons' arrival. We're also running a sweet Patreon promotion for our anniversary month. When you make an annual subscription to our Patreon at any level during the month of October, you'll get a 10% discount on your subscription, a pack of 3 never-before-seen Goon stickers, and an original postcard from us. If you're already a subscriber and you upgrade your monthly subscription to an annual one this month, you'll receive all the same goodies. If you've been waiting for the right time to join our Patreon, this is the sign you've been looking for. You'll instantly gain access to our Discord, where everyone is super cute and supportive. You'll receive a 15% off discount code for our merch store, and you'll unlock over 150 Patreon exclusive goodies, including 12 secret backstories, 19 episodes of Goon Talk, our talk show podcast, 17 behind-the-scenes clips, all of Kay's keeper notes from Madness and Mercy, and so much more. We can't wait to meet you there. When last we left our heroes, their dinners finished, the party prepared to leave Castle Ravenloft, but not before Winnie had a chance to try and reach Ireena. Reaching out with her magic, she discovered Ireena climbing her way down the Ravenloft tower, suspended by a length of wedding train. Hastily leaving the castle, Callister spread his wings and flew up to grab Ireena. Fleeing the scene on their horse and cart, our heroes were still within sight of the castle when Strahd's dread voice rent the air, and the brides were dispatched to bring Ireena back. A battle ensued at high speeds, culminating in Bride Volanta throwing Kaz in the path of the speeding cart, bringing the chase to an explosive end. With nowhere left to run, will our heroes be able to defeat the brides and rescue their friend? Find out now on the Strahdcast. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Shuffle off this mortal coil and transport yourselves to the far, foggy realm of Barovia.
The peace of the Barovian evening is for a moment irrevocably disturbed at the crashing of your cart, turning and tossing along the road as all of you are lifted up from its by its momentum and tossed to the ground, and you find yourselves crawling out of the wreckage of the still slightly burning cart here. You still do have Ireena and Gertruda and Pasha with you.
Oh my god.
How is Gertruda looking after 20-something damage?
Not great.
Jesus.
Not great. Not great.
Poor girl.
So, and the brides kind of come to land after having just been run over by the cart, Kaz, you and Volanta both. They just begin to rise. Anastasia still holding Winnie by the ankle, just like dangling her in the air. and Ludmilla coming to rest just a little ways away. The brides have a sort of sour expression on their face, all except Anastraya, who is still laughing and cackling with gleeful mirth. They look at you and say, and you can see, in fact, like, you see on... oh my god, their names. I get them confused every single time I go to say somebody's name. On Volanta's face, you can see where the road like scraped away the first layer of skin on her face. Yeah. And as she comes to stand again, you can see it, the skin healing and rematerializing over her face as she comes to scan. Like you can see like the eyeball exposed and a bit of cheekbone, but it kind of weaves itself back together as she comes back to a resting place with a sour expression on her face. And she says, I was content to just bring the girl back to Strahd, but you have tested my patience far beyond its breaking. We finish this now, sisters! And she is going to be up first.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Uh-huh. Okay, so standing right next to you as she is... Kay, she is going to attack you. Yeah, she's going to attack you. She's going to attack once with her claws. 17 on the die, I believe will hit. Yep. So she just gets, as she gets back up, not even looking at you, Kaz, as you come to rise next to her. She's not even looking at you. She's still staring daggers at the rest of you. And she just like throws out her arm and grabs Kaz around the throat, grappling her.
Oh, shit.
As she grabs you around the throat, Kaz, you can feel her thumb like press up into your jawbone, like jerking your head back, exposing the flesh of your neck.
No.
Yeah. And here it comes. Oh, cock die. That's gonna hit a 16 on the die plus 6. Yes. Oh, unfortunately, that's gonna hit. So you are gonna take, Kaz, 5 points of piercing damage.
So 2.
And only 2 points of necrotic damage.
That's great.
But yeah, she like jerks your head to the side, and as she bites into Kaz and like begins to drain the blood, you can see even more of her wounds coming back together, healing herself. We are now going to go to Ludmilla, who stands a distance away, looking just fucking bored, couldn't be bothered. And she raises one hand and reaches into the bodice of her dress and pulls out what appears to be dangling from a long chain, what looks like a whistle.
Oh no.
Fuck. At the end of which is a skull, like the output of the whistle is an open maw of a skull. She blows into it, and the sound that emanates from it sounds like screaming, like the screaming of someone being tortured. And as she lowers it from her lips and gives you all like a slight smirk and a narrowing of her eyes, the earth rends apart in front of her.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
As like fire and shadow plumes out from the stretch of road and emerging from this new chasm in the earth to what look like dogs. Their skin a ashen gray, like hung tight. Oh, you can see their ribs. It's like the skin is just stretched over the skeleton of a dog. Their lips peeled back, revealing the ever grimaced teeth in their skull, set in which are also 2 eyes that blaze with fire.
Oh my God.
Herdests.
And that is going to bring us to you, Artemis.
Oh boy.
What do you got, bud?
Oh, God.
No pressure,
Okay.
bud. Yeah, right?
So wait, so where am I? Can you Just point to me.
I put you right here. You are this green D20, so sort of
Okay.
towards the back of the action here. These D6s are the dogs just came out. That's Kaz. Those are the brides. That's Winnie. You get it. Also, notably here, to this side is forest. This is the cart, still sign of burning. To this side of the
Okay.
road, you actually come across the river. So that's rushing water there. So what do you feel
Okay.
like?
So there's no way I can get, there's no brides that are 5 feet away from each other, right? Or brides.
Not at this
dog.
current moment, no. But there is a bride and a hound that are within 5 feet of each other.
Oh yeah, without. So could I try to hit one of them with Hail of Thorns and hit the other without hitting Kaz?
You could aim for the, 'cause that's within 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
So you could aim for this dog here and then hit the bride.
Perfect.
But if you
Alright,
aim for the
yes.
bride, you're gonna hit Kaz.
Okay, yeah, I'll go for the dog.
Okay.
And this is, I have no level 1 spell slots left, so I'm using level 2 Hail of Thorns.
All right, fire away,
Dice.
pal.
Oh no.
Nat 1.
Shit!
Oh no!
Shit!
No.
Oh no! Yeah, you fire the shot and you think that it seems like it's gonna strike true. In fact, you're confident, Artemis. You almost feel confident to look away from the arrow as it travels through the air. But she just aimlessly, the bride reach up and grabs it right out of the air before it strikes her in the eye, stopping it dead.
Can I take another shot?
You sure can.
Okay.
Change dice!
You fucking better.
Yeah, I'm
No, I give
throwing
up.
that Alright, this is my purple heart D20 I got in the bag from D.
Come on, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's D.
Okay, not great. With my bonus, that's a 15 to hit.
15, yes.
Nice.
Cool.
Woo! Okay. So then I'm gonna roll the 2d10. Well, first I'll roll the arrow damage. So 1 on the die, so that's a 5 for just the arrow hit.
Woof.
And then let me roll the 2d10 for the Hail of Thorns.
So how much was the arrow damage?
A whole 5 points of damage.
Listen, it all counts.
Jesus. I rolled a 2 and a 1 on my 2d10s.
Okay, we're at a slow start. We're building up ahead of steam.
Don't tell us what it is. You know what this is.
An extra 3 points of damage.
Okay. Both of them will, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And that will end my super shitty turn.
Okay. Callister, you're up.
So Callister just did his duck and dodge
Uh-huh.
while holding onto this heavy ass crossbow somehow.
Uh-huh.
And he
Very impressive.
and he gets back on his feet, and there's like twigs and shit in his hair, and he's like unscathed and surprised that he's unscathed.
Yeah.
And then surprised he still has his heavy crossbow. and then he hears Winnie like yelping in the air, and then he goes, huh. And then he is Sangfree still on the bride that I sent him on last time?
He has not been popped.
He has not been popped.
He has
Then
I
yes.
not
sent
been
him on the
popped.
one that was messing with you,
Yes,
right?
I
then
think
yes.
so.
That's fine, yeah.
So then I'm gonna go for a shot to help Bay out,
Okay, shot it. Okay, great.
and that's my brain hurts.
We just
What's my
started.
proficiency? Okay, so that's +6, so it's a 20. Dirty
Great.
20.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay, and that's with advantage, so I get my sneak attack.
If you want to use your bonus action to command Siegfried to use the help action, then yes, it will be with advantage.
So that has to happen every turn.
You get your sneak attack regardless
No, I
because
mean
when
the
he's within
commanding
5 feet. But yes,
Siegfried.
to command your familiar takes your bonus action. Yes.
Even if that's something I already told him to do before. Yeah,
You have to do it every turn. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't you can't issue it and then he keeps doing it. You have to do it each turn.
Okay. So then I ready the shot and I whistle and I whistle. I can't. I whistle and get Sangfree to like fuck with this bride, get in her hair and shit.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's 8,
Great.
11, so 19.
Great. On number 3.
Okay.
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 So your arrow sings through the air and strikes true. Anastraya being like pushed back a little bit in the air and having to find her balance again as it slams into her shoulder, and she whips her head around and gives you a cheeky grin, baring her teeth. Anything else?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to position myself underneath those two wrestling.
Okay, great, perfect. So in this forest here is going to be considered rough terrain, just for everyone's knowledge.
Got it.
Kaz, that brings us to you.
Okay. What's the deal with this like Hellmouth that just opened up in front of me? Is it still there, or did it like?
It is still there.
All right. I want to try to throw Volanta into it.
Oh! Fuck it up!
So if she's like suckling at my neck.
Yeah, you are currently grappled by her.
Ooh. Sorry. I know it's warm.
It is hot in here. Whoa!
Okay, so yeah, what do I need to do to try to get her thrown into the? I guess like try to take control of the grapple and then.
So because you can take one of your attacks when you attack, one of your attacks can be used to try and grapple someone, right?
Yeah, that's how that works, I think.
So so if you want to use your first attack to like reverse the grapple,
Yeah.
so that you're kind of grappling each other. Right. I'm gonna say, if you want to try to grapple her, then I'll say that you can be kind of like wrestling with each other.
Okay, that's
right.
what I want to try to do. So that is that going to be an attack roll, or is that going to be a strength?
So a grapple is an athletics check on your part,
Okay.
contested by her athletics or acrobatics.
Okie dokie, let's make it happen. So,
I'm gonna pee myself.
Roll to snuggle.
Go pee, Ned. Go pee.
No, like out of anxiety.
yeah. It's not real pee.
It's not real pee. It's fake pee.
It's stress pee.
Pee in my head.
All right, athletics.
My head is full of pee.
You can do athletics.
Athletics is like my
You're
best.
great at it.
I can do athletics.
Oh my god.
You can't do athletics.
13.
No.
10.
Oh!
Kaz.
I rolled a 2.
Oh my
Well,
god!
you get those with advantage.
I do.
You
Yeah,
can
your
make
athletics checks
checks
get
with
advantage. You're
when
a
you're
barbarian.
raging.
Oh, you're so right.
Oh my god! Please.
Is that actually true? I'm not gonna. You know what?
Yes.
Yep, it's true. Okay. Yes, that one beats it. That's a 19.
Yeah!
Oh, great. Okay, so she's got you by the throat, and I think you just like, what do you do? Because you're now like entangled with each other,
If she's so okay,
like
so she's
horny
at my
teenagers
neck.
playing Twister.
I'm sorry.
Like so many horny teens.
Like so many horny teens.
So she yeah, okay, so I'm just trying to like picture this. So she is like, she had her like, she did like this thing and then kind of like, I think I just fucking like lift her up, and then I climb to the top rope, and then I put her in a hammerlock.
Watch out! Oh my God! Somebody call the authorities! This is a debacle!
$18,000 and a shot at the title. So no, I think I just like backhand her off of my neck. I think
Yes.
she's in my neck, and I'm just like, well, pow.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you get her in a full Nelson,
Yeah.
and you do a suplex!
So now you have. So now you're
Throwback
grab.
session
I don't know if you're allowed to grapple each other, but I'm gonna say that's what's happening.
Yeah.
So then you can either like try to move her now, or you can do that second attack.
I want to try to throw her into the pit.
All right.
So you could grapple her and pick her up and throw her into the pit.
Like
All right.
I want to try to like not only push her over the pit, but like
Give me another.
pick her up and slam her down so she
Yes.
can't
Give me another athletics.
beat the momentum.
Okay, that's another 13.
All right, I rolled a 15 and a 17.
Very
the 17
nice.
gets
That'll
me
be
a
enough.
20 something.
Right. So you lift her up and you're trying to throw her into this like moat of fire that's just opened up.
It's like I really am trying to like suplex her. I'm trying to just like pick her up and
Okay.
like whoop.
Then
just
she is going to try to hold on to you the same way that you did when you dragged her down. So
Yes.
give me another athletics check.
Okay,
Come on, baby.
here we go. Dirty 20.
She got a 22.
Fuck!
She got a 19 on the die. So you get her off your neck, Kaz. Lift her up over your head like in fucking Mad Max with the Valkyrie in the engine. And you go to chuck her, but she like a serpent. She like almost like slithers down your arm
Gross.
and like wraps around you, and you find the momentum from your own throw, and you find both of you find yourselves tumbling forward into it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
This I did not account for.
I had not.
I did not account for this.
All right,
Oh
let me draw a map of hell real quick. All right, hold on.
All right, the 7 circles.
You flip this upside down.
Yeah, you're both going into the upside down. Okay.
Lord. Oh, Lord.
So, okay, so you both fall into it.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Okay, give me a charisma saving throw.
What?
Fuck,
That's not
okay. No, this is
Why
not good at
charisma?
all. This is not good. I don't get advantage on
Are you
those when I'm
pleading
raging,
with
do
a
I?
demonic deity?
Okay. Dirty 20. That was a great time.
This is what I. Whoa! All right, this is what I did. Fuck. Okay. So Kaz, you break her off your neck. You lift her over your head. You go to tuck her in. She like serpentine sweeps down your arm and like wraps herself around you like a boa constrictor. And both of you find yourself tumbling forward into this mode of fire. You are gonna take 13 points of fire damage. Okay. But as you feel yourself like kind of connect with it, you get this strange sensation, like something is pulling you deeper into the chasm, and you can see. This is what I've done. You can see Volanta also begin like. It's like that TikTok effect where, you know, like you're getting pulled into a black hole.
Yeah.
You know, like your arms start stretching out ahead of you. And so with all of your strength, you begin pulling back, and you can actually see as you look down a space open up that looks like the dungeon of a castle. And you can see and as you look down, you look in horror as you can see sickly, putrid, deathly forms up to their waists in water. All of these zombies like turn their head up towards you as you begin like getting sucked through this portal.
Holy shit.
But with all of your strength, okay, you manage to pull out and like climb back up on Jesus Christ. Climb back up Volanta like a ladder. As she's like tearing and clawing at you with fire and hatred in her eyes. She says, "You have not seen the last of me."
I decide when this is over. I want to like,
Hard to kick her, and she gets like sucked through the hole, and you get spit back out onto the road around you. She is out of the fight.
Fuck
Yeah, Kaz!
Kaz!
These are the I made. This is, yeah. Well done.
long live the king.
Hi, girl.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That was a Lion King moment.
Wow. All right.
Great. So,
Went to hell tonight.
anything
Oh my
else,
God.
Kaz?
Anything else?
Anything else?
As you pop back out, your pant leg is on fire.
That's on Estrella. That's the other one, Lidmilla. I don't have any more attacks, but I stand up and just stare at daggers at Lidmilla.
Great. Wow.
You're next.
Wow.
Next, bitch.
That changes things considerably.
All right, everyone, put them in the hole.
Place them in the hole.
Yeah,
Yes.
just gently.
Okay, Winnie, you're up. You are currently held aloft, swinging up. Anastraya is with her foot, which is kind of turned into like a bat foot that's like grabbing you around your ankle. You're hanging upside down in the air.
Okay. What were you saying, Artie?
Oh, I was gonna say, seeing Kaz do that, could I like free action just look at Kaz and raise my bow in there and just yell, "Come on!"
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Dangling upside down in the air, I made some comment like 30 seconds ago how this was super fun and I was trying to be all badass.
Yeah.
I'm no longer feeling badass. And I'm like, with horror, I've watched from the air as the cart has crashed. And in this moment, I just really wish I had my tally-ho, but he's back in Valaki with Lydia Petrovna. And as I'm thinking about how much I want my tally-ho, in Ireena's arms, wherever she is, a little tally-ho appears. and then it licks her face and gallops out of her arms, and then shooting past her come more and more and more tally
Spiritual Guardians?
And I cast Spirit Guardians from where
Excellent.
Fuck yeah!
So we got double Spirit Guardians up. And then as I watch those tally hoes gallop out, I just like look up from where I'm dangling, and I physically go like this, and I try and eraser clap on Astraya's head with spiritual weapons.
Great. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Because you had that up last time.
I had that
right?
up last
Yeah.
time.
Okay, great.
14.
No.
That's okay. Okay.
She like reels back and looks back down at you, tongue lolling out of her mouth, and just like her grin is like the Grinch. It grows up to her ears. She can't be bothered. Anything else, Winnie?
That's it.
That is going to bring us to on Astraya's turn, which means she has to make a save because of Spirit Guardians. Yes.
Yes.
So that's against your wisdom, your spell save DC.
Spell save. Yep.
Boy. That's gonna fail. Yeah, with a 2.
Great. Okay.
So she takes however much damage.
3d8 radiant.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. What? How much? Help me add.
7 and
9,
8. That's
15.
Nice.
Yep. Do you add? Yes. So
Nice,
15 radiant damage. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Great. Okay. Cool. So now with the Spirit Guardians kind of with all the tally hoes whipping around her, she sort of like whips her head back and forth trying to track them through the air. And she looks down at you and says, "That is cheating. This is supposed to be a game with just us." And she is gonna fly.
What are you doing with me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. Where's Cal? Sorry.
Get your hands off.
Unhand me, you brute!
Such a little bun, not yet finished cooking. Let's put you in for a few more minutes. And she lets you go, and you begin to drop down towards the burning wreckage
That's a
of the car.
child.
Yeah,
I mean, that was a great line though.
That was good. That was good.
That was good. Damn it, that was good.
That was pretty good.
So when you, give me a dexterity saving throw as you drop through the air.
18.
Great. So you're gonna take half damage.
Okay.
You're gonna take some fall damage. You were 30 feet up, so you're gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack into the cart.
Okay.
And then you're gonna take, as the flames lick up around you, you're gonna take 2 more fire damage.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
So you go crashing down into the cart, but you manage to land on like, maybe like a sack of something that you had in there, and it kind of breaks your fall. So you are amongst the flames, and she's still in the air above you, flapping her bat-like wings, just staring down at you, cackling. Okay, Drogar, you're up. What do you got, Dad?
So I imagine that like after this wreckage and everything happened, you see Drogar and he stands up and like his clothes are torn and there's a scrape across his face and like there's a bruise on his, like he's beat up because
Yeah,
he
beat
just
up.
got fucking
Yeah.
slung in this, and like half of his chainmail shirt is like kind of dangling. And he just looks, he sees everything going on, and he sees you doing what you're doing, and he sees Callister like fucking up Anastraya, and then Anastraya drop Winnie, and he just goes, "I've had just about enough of this shit." And he reaches over and he rips off the chainmail like sleeve that's dangling. And he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's he gonna do?
How tall is Anastraya up in the air?
30 feet.
That certainly changes things.
Oh no, you had such a head of steam. Are you trying to jump up
I cast Lizard Leap.
and grab her? Is that what you're
I
trying to
put
do?
my chainmail sleeve back on.
I don't think
Double lizard.
I don't think you can get 30 feet up in the air.
I'm gonna do one better.
Okay.
I'm gonna make that movement toward her, and I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna turn undead.
Okay. You have another one of those, yeah? Okay, great. Okay, on her. So she is gonna make she has to make a save against your spell save DC, correct?
Yes.
And this is wisdom.
Yes.
16.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. She still takes damage though, yeah? Or no? Or does she
No.
have to flee? What is it? Hang on.
I think it's nothing. Only if the creature fails its wisdom saving throw. For a minute,
yeah,
it is turned.
Yeah. So she kind of like you go up and you send your angelic light out
Yeah.
towards her, but she's ready for you. She like does a U-turn in the air and comes swooping around, and you can see her form like flicker through the flames for a moment as she just kind of like does a shuttle loop around and takes her spot back up.
So like
just cackling.
he
at you.
misses
Yeah.
that, and he just like takes his shield and his mace, and he just goes, and he's
Yeah.
just like, come on, and just waits for her.
Okay. Great. Anything else, Drogar?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, that is going to bring us to the Hellhounds. They
Oh right, forgot about those.
They snarl and shoot forth. This first one is going to come after you, Callister. That's a 14 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
I'm 14.
Yeah, so it'll hit.
I should upgrade my armor, huh? I have my beginning armor on still.
Well, what's your dex? It's 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could probably get some better armor. But yeah, so it runs forward, gnashing its jaws, and it's going to hit you. You are going to take 11 points of piercing damage, Dan.
Ow.
And it's as flames like come loose from its maw as it bites on you. You're going to take an additional 6 points of fire damage.
I'm going to use my reaction,
Mm-hmm.
and as it's coming towards me, I'm going to pull up my cloak and distract it so it only gets like kind of a good bite on me. So I have it.
Evasion.
Yeah.
Great.
Nice.
Parfait.
You're hitting the square button a lot
So
of times.
that's yeah.
Yes.
So that's
I think you
5
can-
and
You're
6.
doing this thing.
Yes,
Do I
correct.
get to have both of them since it's happening at the same time?
Ooh, is that?
Because it is all one John.
It is all technically
One
one
jaw.
attack.
One John.
1-1.
It's one John.
Yeah, so yes, yeah.
Like,
Because
if someone-
because you're right, because it's all one attack. So yes, so both will be halved.
So it was 6 and 11.
So is 11 rounded down to 5, and then
6?
6 rounded down to 3.
Okay, 8. Okay.
So 8 total. This one is going to come over here.
Uh-oh.
It's going to come right up to you, Artemis.
Oh, what the hell, man?
Oh, wait. Attack of opportunity.
If you want to make attack of opportunity, you certainly can cast.
I absolutely will.
Fuck that dog up!
I was just saying in terms of like, I'm right here, you dummy. But yeah, I absolutely will take an attack of opportunity. Okay. Yeah. Swing out with the blood spear.
Reckless
swing away.
abandon.
Rage-filled hatred. 23 to hit.
Wow.
Yes, it does.
Wow!
Kill it.
Here's hoping.
Kill it.
Yes. Okay, max damage.
Nice.
For 17.
Wow.
Woo! Okay. This is on number 2.
Yes.
What do you mean? Okay, didn't you mean to say how's it happen?
Not quite.
How's the pup
great.
looking?
Still pretty healthy.
Oh, don't call him a pup. just
So
makes me
yeah,
sad.
you do manage to get him, but he runs forward. He runs right up to you, Artemis, and he throws his head back like he's gonna howl at the moon. But instead of howling, he then again throws his head forward, and a mote of flame shoots out of his mouth. I need both Artemis and you, Drogar,
Oh shit.
to make a
That's
dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, it's quite the range.
6.
6. Okay, Tyler, what'd you get?
Okay. 22.
Nice.
Okay, great. So Tyler, that's a success for you. Ned, I'm afraid that's a fail. Yikes, Ned.
Oh boy.
You were gonna take 23 points of fire
The
damage.
fuck?
I got bad news for you.
No!
No. That's gonna actually only be 12 because I'm resistant to fire.
Oh, that's not bad news at all!
That's great.
Wait, are you
Because I'm a fucking dragon!
Okay, yes. So then you will also take 12, Tyler.
Okay.
Points of fire damage.
So Drogar just goes, oh, jeez!
He uses the arm he just tore off.
Yeah. The chainmail.
He's like slamming the chainmail.
Okay. Now this is gonna close. That is the end of round 1, everybody. We did it!
Yay!
We're all still alive.
Back to the top. However, she's gone now. Got sucked through a hole.
Yep.
To a different dimension?
Boy, that changes everything, doesn't it? Okay. These are the rules that I'm making up for myself. Okay, number 2 is going to Ludmilla, sending her hounds forward, looking at you, Kaz. Having seen her sister just sucked through this hole in the floor, she just kind of like rolls her eyes. And then you again see those bat-like wings spread out, and she shoots up into the air, heading towards the cart. But that's going to be her turn. Artemis, you're up.
Okay. I am looking rough, by the way.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Like a Pretty rough. Okay, and I'm in a tough spot. So I don't want to step out and take a hit, so I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the Hellhound.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna just rip 2 shots off at him.
All right, go ahead.
Oh boy. No more shitty rolls. You gotta be kidding me. I rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1.
No!
Tyler, no!
Are you serious? Does that average out?
That is the
Got
worst.
to.
That is the worst.
Oh no! So that's your
Alright.
second nat 1 that you've rolled this fight.
Yeah.
Tyler, throw those dice out!
It's been a different dice every time.
Throw
Every
them
time
all
I roll a
out!
shitty roll, I've been getting rid of them.
So you try to draw back the arrow, but it just snaps at you, and the arrow like twang and goes like spinning out into the distance. And in fact, you're gonna take 2 points of damage as like the string of your bow rips across the palm of your hand.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take one more shot.
Okay,
16 and a 19.
that'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So,
enough.
okay.
Roll damage. Shoot her!
Oh my god! I rolled a 1 on my d8, so that's 5 points of damage for the bow, and then plus 2 for the Hunter's Mark, so 7 total.
Okay.
It's
But yeah.
because you're worried about Sasha.
Yeah, you find your mind obscured, Artemis, worrying about your faithful animal companion. Anything else, Artemis?
I will say a prayer to my goddess who can't hear me, and then I'll end my
Oh my god!
Bro, are you alright?
Tyler!
Bro, are you alright?
I'm coming!
Winnie's
No.
coming, Tyler! Hold on!
turn.
Help is on the way, dude!
Help is on the way!
All right, Callister, that brings us to you.
What are the rules for hiding?
You can make as an act. Well, I think as a.
I can do it as a bonus action because I have cunning action.
Then you still have to make a stealth check, which is going to be difficult right now because there's an enemy right on top of you.
And even in like a wooded area with shadows at nighttime.
So like I would let you try to hide in the forest because I would certainly let you. However, an enemy is right on top of you. I'm going to say you're going to have to get out of within 5 feet of an enemy to try to hide for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action, and I'm going to this like hound's barking at me, and I'm gonna think to Sangfree, and I'm just gonna think Sasha.
Trying to get Sangfree to go find Sasha.
yeah.
Great. Okay.
Sangfree can move.
Give me a survival check.
Does Sangfree get any bonuses because it's a bird with hawk vision?
Sure. Yeah. This could be considered perception based on sight, so do it with advantage.
Nice.
Well, that's a 2. Okay. So 15.
Great. Sangfree takes off into the woods. You get the sense that they understood your command.
Okay.
Cool.
And then I do that, and then I turn up my heavy crossbow, and I'm like, looking at the thing, whatever. And who are the? Who's up? This is Artie.
So this is Ludmilla, who is up in the air. This is a hellhound. That's Artemis.
And how is the hellhound looking? It got damaged, right?
It
Yeah, I did some
is.
damage.
Yeah, you can see notable signs of damage on it.
Okay, so then I don't put my whole back towards the hellhound because I'm not a fool. But I get down on one knee and and all this is happening very quickly. By the way.
Yeah.
And I pull it back and I like the distance between Artie and like the fucking dog, and I'm like, that should do it.
Okay. This will still be at disadvantage because you have an enemy within 5 feet.
Oh man. Really?
Yeah.
If I were to disengage, I'm gonna try to move away from it.
Okay. It's gonna attack. I think it is gonna connect with a 19.
I'm a 14.
Yeah, that's gonna connect. It'll hit with a bite. So you are gonna take another 10 points of piercing damage,
Louise.
and
Every attack has this bonus shit.
6 points of fire damage.
Okay. Whoa.
I think you already did it, right?
This is the new turn.
But this is a new turn,
This
yeah,
is a
so
new
that's
turn.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you can
Nice,
have that
yeah.
again.
I go, nice try. So it's 8.
Great. So yes, so then you can move away from it.
And so it goes to bite me. Cloak.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Get hit. And I dash. And well, I don't dash. That's an actual thing. But I move between the trees and and this is heavy terrain. You said.
In the trees is rough terrain, so it just takes double movement.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. And now.
Now. Okay, fire away.
Click, click, click.
It's a 14.
And who are you shooting
The
at?
dog.
This dog.
Yeah.
Okay, 14. No, I'm sorry.
Shit.
You find your angle amongst the trees, but it just it leaps at Artemis just as you fire off. It's just bad. It's just bad luck. Yeah, just bad luck. Anything else, Callister?
Does dropping a weapon take an action?
Yeah, I would say you can just drop it sort of as a free action, but it is dropped.
So I'm gonna. This thing didn't work, and this dog's gonna come bite me again. And it's been really good to me, so I give it a little kiss. So thank you. And
Thanks, love.
I gently, I clear some ground and gently place it.
Very gingerly placed.
Oh no, this sounds like a full action to me.
And I think, thank you, top of you.
Okay, great.
And then I ready myself. Well, and then I prepare for this dog.
Great.
I take out my bedroll.
Yeah.
The more adjectives you use, the more it becomes an action.
What are you
So
talking
that
about?
brings us to Kaz. You're up.
Right.
The portal has closed. Volanta is gone.
My bitch. Who's the baddest bitch in Barovia now? It was
Still
always
don't know. We still
Wait,
don't
why's
know.
the hole going?
It was always
It closed
It
up.
closed up at the end of last turn.
Yeah. I know, right?
Here goes our strategy.
As holes are wont to do.
Okay, so yeah, we had this moment, Ludmilla and I, where we locked eyes across the hellhole.
How romantic.
Is that what they call it these days?
What do you call it? And I think as Ludmilla's wings came she took 2 javelins
Yeah.
but then Ludmilla just flew over her.
Yeah.
God damn
And
it.
so just kind of snarled as she went.
You gonna huck him?
I'm gonna huck him at well, this is a hellhound, right?
That's correct. Yes.
And that's a hellhound.
correct.
Actually, retcon all that about the javelins.
Never happened.
It's gone.
Just
Jabba who?
She didn't take out javelins. She did take out the blood spear.
Great.
The great axe. The great
great
axe.
axe.
The great axe. These were dead.
okay.
It all
She,
counts.
she learned her lesson. And yeah, frustrated at Ludmilla making a flighty escape, she's going to take a running swing at this hellhound.
Let's.
Yeah, so she's trusting that its attention is focused on Artemis. She runs, leaps up into the air, and tries to take a swing at it.
Go 2.
For a 17 to hit.
Well, this also would be advantage because you're flanking with Artemis.
Oh,
so if you
nice.
want to do a second, just in case. it's
Maybe
20.
I'll crit. Yeah. I don't. Okay, 17 to hit.
But that hits. Yes.
This is okay. So it's plus an additional 2 because I'm raging. So this is plus 7. 8. 8 points of damage.
8
Nice.
points of damage. Okay. Yes. Anything else?
I'll attack
Yes.
again.
Attack again. Go.
I
Go
will do-
2.
I will do the same thing once more with feeling. With advantage, right? Because I'm flanking.
Yep.
Good. Because that was a 1. And that's gonna be 14.
No, I'm sorry.
That's what I got.
Fuck!
This
Yeah.
thing's DC must be like a 15 or a 16.
So you get the first one, but then it kind of whips, it scurries around as you come around for the second one, reacting
Yeah.
to your first hit. Drat. Anything else, Kaz?
No.
Okay, that's gonna bring us back to Anastraya over here.
Give us 2 dex saving.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throws.
2 wisdom saves.
2.
So that's a 6
Fail.
and a 4.
Fail.
So roll damage, y'all.
That is 6d8 damage.
Wow.
13 from me.
14 from me.
Wow. Wow. Wait, you guys.
Yes, the intertwining of
Massive of this dwarf paladin.
flanked by little Tallyhos in that's
And
awesome.
then an elven cleric that's like and throwing tally-hos out. Fucking.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Okay, here we go. So she gets buffeted. She gets buffeted by like your faithful companions, Drogar, and the tally-hos flanking them. And she gets battered and like barely manages to keep her balance in the air. And she like throws her head back from the pain of all of your spiritual companions buffeting her. And when she swings her head back, her eyes have gone completely dark, like a shark's eyes when it like a shark's eyes. And for the first time, that like shit-eating grin that she's had since the moment you entered Barovia goes away. And she bares her serrated teeth and she says, "You're not fun anymore!" And she opens her maw and screams. Both of you need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Winnie, what is it with you and Maws?
I love a good maw.
As a high-pitched, bellowing scream racks your body.
Okay. Would this happen to be a saving throw against fear?
No. It's worse. It's way worse.
Oh. Wow. I got a 4.
Drogar. Okay, Drogar, you're gonna save. So you're buffeted by these sort of like sonic waves. Hearing these screams, Winnie. At first you can just hear them and you kind of like, amongst the burning wreckage. You clap your hands to the sides of your heads and you hear these screamings. And as they like ring through your head, they turn into the cacophonous sounds of that moment in Imle. As the soldiers closed and around you, hear the panicked screams of families, friends, and you drop immediately to 0 hit points.
What is that? What spell is that?
What?
What spell is that?
Is that like Power Word Kill or something?
The Banshee scream.
Am I still in a burning carriage?
It is now your turn. You're at 0 hit points. Please make me a death saving throw.
Oh no.
No.
Okay, that's 1.
One on the bad column. Oh no.
Drogar, you're up.
Oh fuck me.
Yeah.
Drogar will step into the flames. Because he is resistant to fire. He will pick Winnie up as. Well, you tell me. What can I pick her up as part of my movement action? Or is that an
We'll make
action?
it your action if you want to like lift her up.
I'm
gonna call it. Yeah, I'm gonna call it an action.
An
Because
action.
you have to do it very carefully. You know, you have to maneuver the wreckage. You have to make sure, to get her out of the flames. You have to remove her from this situation. It has to be done carefully. So I'm gonna call it an action.
All right, fair enough. I do that as my action. She's up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So I will move with Winnie in my arms.
Also, Drogar, give me a sort of dex save as you like throw your hands into the burning wreckage.
Okay. That is a natty 17 on the die.
Great. You'll take half and then halved again. 2, 4, 9. So 9, 4, 2. So you'll take 2 fire damage.
Okay.
You can't even feel it. It like maybe your robes sort of like singe away, but your scales, your brilliant brass golden scales are left, in fact, magnified by the flames dancing around them.
So I will pick her up, and I'm actually going to move, and I am going to gingerly lay her on the ground next to me. Yeah, I'm just going to stay there. And now the dog and Lidmiller are within my
Okay. If you
spirit
have,
guardians.
I don't want to tell you your business, but if you have Healing Word, that is a bonus action.
I do not have healing word.
Okay, never mind.
Healing word's a peace cleric spell.
So I'm gonna say you lay her down sort of in the soft forest here between you and Callister.
Sure.
Great. Okay. That's gonna bring us to the dogs.
Do the dogs also need to make wisdom saving throws?
They
This
do.
one does now.
Yep.
But one is gonna go first, so he's gonna go 5, 10, 15. Okay, gonna attack Callister.
Actually,
And he's
doesn't
actually.
matter. I'm unconscious.
Yeah, so the spell
But I
ends.
still have
But
mine
you
up.
got it.
So
Yeah,
he
so
still
that's
needs
But
to
he,
give
yeah,
me
So
dex
that
saving-
is.
or wisdom saving throw.
Yep. So he'll make that with a 20.
That's still half damage.
Hmm.
Rocks.
Nice.
Roll him.
Wow.
Nice.
fucking work.
Wow.
Hey.
How much?
You take 11 points of damage.
Excellent. Great.
Hope
22.
it's worth it.
So yes, as it comes in, but it is still going to attack you, Callister. But it's going to miss with an 8. So that's
too
going to bring us
fast.
to number 2, who's going to make a
Wait,
save.
so I can't do another one of those uncanny dodges, but I pretend like I can, and I pull my cloak up. And I got
Uncanny dodge.
I got nothing. And he falls for
So
it.
smoke and mirrors.
Drogar clocks that and he's like, Callister, what are you doing?
Don't tell him.
You don't know if these dogs speak common, mate.
Well put.
Okay. 2 it also has to make a save.
Could you ever uncanny dodge?
But
Was
it's
it
gonna
alive
fail.
the whole time?
Roll damage.
More racks.
Are you even a rogue?
14
Can he
points
dodge?
of damage.
14.
14 points.
So it goes leaping again towards Artemis, and you can see its skeletal jaws open, right for Artemis's throat. But as it leaps through the air, it begins to disintegrate from the head back.
As this dwarf, this big bearded dwarf just goes, just cuts the head off of this thing, like as it's like
Yeah,
moving
and
forward.
nothing but lilting ash washes across Artemis.
Nice.
Good work, good work, good work, good work, good work.
Nice.
Okay.
As that happens too, Artemis just like gives a look over at Drogar and gives him like the nod, like, thanks for saving my life, buddy.
Okay, that is the end of round 2, if you can believe it. Back to the top. Ludmilla flies over the battlefield and comes down to rest behind the burning cart, standing over Ireena.
Oh my god.
And she looks down at her. She comes to land over Ireena. She looks down at her, just like disgusted as she looks upon Ireena. And she looks like just so fucking over it. She just looks down at her and she says, all this trouble over such a wispy thing. You have been nothing but a bother since you came into Strahd's life. I should end you here, but that would be the end of me. Come, back home. And she reaches out. No fucking way! Ireena tucks and rolls!
You took a
Oh my
dive.
god, oh my god!
Did teach her to fight.
Just gonna do the next one.
Does she have her javelin yet?
So she like throws her hand forward, and Ireena like tucks and rolls, and as she and like comes to her feet, and she like whips her head back around, and throws her arm out again. And as she does so, Ireena sort of like instinctively pulls up a dagger, and like just holds it out in front of her, and it goes right through her palm, and she like pulls back and hisses. That monstrous facade coming again. She does not get a hold of Ireena. That's crazy.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Okay, wow, that's wild. Okay, Artemis, you're up.
Oh.
Alright, so there's still a hellhound near me.
No, that hellhound has recently disappeared. The other one is over in the forest here by Callister.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to transfer my hunter's mark, because I think the one that disappeared is the one that had my hunter's mark on, right?
Yes, that's correct, yeah.
Oh, wait. Can I transfer it if it's not killed? I guess I can't, can I?
I did kill it.
Yeah, it was killed. You're good.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna switch it to Anastraya, and I'm also gonna look at Drogar, and I'm looking rough, but I'm standing, and I just look at him and I go, save the child, talking about Winnie, and then I'm just gonna rip 2 shots off at Anastraya.
Fire away.
Or I meant the one, I'm sorry, the one that's messing with Ireena is the one.
Okay, yeah. Fire away, fire away, fire away.
That is a natty 18. About time. And I rolled a 6 on my D6 for the hunter's mark, but only a 2 on my D8. But so that's 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do the same thing again. A 14 on the die, so that's a 23.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
All my D8s are gone. Fine. No, it's a 3, but it's still better. I'll take it. And a 5 on the D6 though.
Okay.
So another 12 points of damage.
Great. Great. Anything else?
And that's it.
Okay, Callister, you're up. You've got this doggy on you. You've got an unconscious Winnie next to you.
I placed here Ireena, Pasha, and Gertruda.
All right, Callister's gonna cross his fingers,
Okay.
and he's gonna go, here goes nothing.
What do you mean here goes nothing? What are you trying?
And he crosses his fingers, and he gives Winnie a pat on the head with what's the Aasimar healing thing?
Oh, the healing hands.
Healing hands. And he's winning a pat on the head with healing hands, and he tumbles out of the woods and books it for Ireena. And I'm going to use
So how much HP is that to Winnie?
it's my level, and we're 7. Is
Yes.
that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because some things say
Healing hands. As an action, you touch a creature, hit points equal to your level. It's just level.
Okay.
It's
okay,
just
so
level.
I give,
But that's enough to get her back up.
I give Winnie a little pat. Do I have any?
So that's your action.
Okay. I'm going to pull my cloak up. Disengage
Okay.
as my bonus action.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay, great.
And I tell Ireena, I go, love, hold on to me for dear life.
Okay, great. Anything else, Callister?
That's it.
Okay, Kaz, you're up.
Cool. Okay. I think I want to go after that hellhound because it's really close to winning. It's still really low in HP. So she's watching all of this, and I was thinking for a really long time that I want to just go like charge all the way over to Litmil and just like fucking tackle her. But seeing Callister beat her to it, she's like, okay, he's got it. Yeah, I'm gonna attack this hellhound instead. I'm gonna.
Okay.
I have 40 feet of movement, so that should be plenty.
Roll the hit.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it recklessly. Let's get reckless. And this is with the Great Axe. Nice. So that's a 22.
Yeah, it'll certainly hit.
22 to hit, and then the Great Axe is a d12. And this is still plus 7 because I'm raging. 18 damage.
Okay.
Wow.
Reckless attack. Número dos! Because it's still alive, and I don't like that. It's 20...
That'll hit.
something. 20 something.
Yeah, that'll hit.
15 damage.
How's it happen?
Wowee!
All right.
Woo!
So I think she's gearing up to go do this to Ludmilla, like just take this running tackle at her, but then sees everything kind of shake out, kind of shakes off some of the like the rage urge she has to just like fuck her up, and is like, okay, well there's more danger over there, and just does the exact same thing she had planned. She like does a running diving tackle, like blade of the great axe first at this thing, knocks it off of its feet, kind of like rolls around with it for a second, ends up on top of it, and just brings it down. Ka-chunga!
And it turns into ash, not but ashes at your feet.
Gross.
Excellent.
Not even worth a pelt.
Anything else, Kaz?
Nope.
Great. That is gonna bring us to Anastraya again.
Oh, jeez.
Who is gonna look around at y'all and say, oh, this isn't even worth it anymore. You all are being such a bore. She's gonna also fly over to Ireena.
No!
Try and grab hold here. Okay, yeah, so Anastraya, like, falls down through the air and almost, like, piggybacks on top of Ireena. And you can see her wings starting to beat, like she's gonna lift off next turn. Winnie, you're back up.
Oh my god. So where is Ireena now? Is she on your back?
I'm gonna say that this is Ireena.
We're standing next to each
This
other.
is
Ireena
Ireena.
hasn't made an action to
That's
grab me.
Desmond.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
Okay. At 7 hit points, I just like, and I've missed some stuff. And so I get up really quick and just like, as I gasp awake, eraser dust puffs off of me, and I just instinctively do Balm of Peace
Okay.
around me, so that I can get.
I could really use that.
Technically, I can get Kaz, Artemis, and Drogar.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
3d6 and your mod.
It's just 2d6, is that right?
And your mod. And your wisdom mod.
9 for Kaz. 13, Artie. Heal up.
Yes. Thank you.
15, Drogar.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
And I just, what was that? 5, 10? I just start stumbling towards Ireena. That's as far as I can get.
Okay, okay.
I'm just looking at her through the flames, and I just try and make eye contact with her. And with my bonus action, I feel like I wake up like I've woken up from a nightmare and I still feel like I'm in the nightmare. So I kind of wake up feeling like I'm back in Emily with the soldiers closing in, and I look through the flames at her. And just like then, when like the dust was starting to kick up and I lost my mom's hand, I just yell, "Hey!" through the flames, like trying to get her attention, but I still only have like 7 hit points, so I'm just kind of stumbling towards her.
You see from she's got like Anastraya is sort of on her like a backpack right now, and you can see her wings flapping, and she's like everyone's like her feet lift off a little bit, but she struggles and she's just trying to keep herself down on the earth. And for just half a second, you lock eyes for a moment, but then she's jilted again. As Anastraya tries to lift her up into the dark night of the air. Drogar, you're up.
Drogar, as Winnie is kind of stumbling, he takes 2 big steps and just puts a hand on your shoulder, and you feel a huge burst of energy go through you, and you're gonna take 15 hit points back.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
And
Nice.
Thank you.
yeah, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and this is.
That's Ireena. This is Anastraya. This is Ludmilla. Jeez, this is tense.
Yep. I will focus my concentration on the Spirit Guardians as I move into this space.
Great.
And
Okay.
that will end my turn.
So that'll be the end of the round. The Hellhounds are gone. So yeah, Ireena with Anastraya like trying to lift her up into the air. We'll throw out a hand, Callister,
And of course,
and like grasp hold. Yeah.
I'll pull her into me.
Okay. So then that is going to bring us back around to Ludmilla.
Give me a saving throw.
Yes, correct.
Ooh. Oh, I think she's taking some damage from those.
And that will fail with a 5.
Is she a full health right now, or has she been damaged?
Ludmilla
Yeah.
has been damaged a little bit, but she looks
She's
pretty
so
okay.
It's going to be 13 points of radiant.
Okay, great. She's going to come down right behind you, Callister.
Of course.
Reel back her hand like a spear and just.
Of course. I'm gonna say I saw her land take up on flight, and I followed and I'm watching her.
Okay. 13. Yes, so that's a 19 to hit.
Whew.
That hits for sure.
And she is going to grapple you. It's just grapples all the way down this fight. And then she's going to try to bite you, Callister.
Jeez.
With,
Who wouldn't wanna?
I mean, who wouldn't?
Bite at this
17.
snack.
17 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And you are going to take 11 points of piercing damage and 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. And I go, what's that? And when I go, what's that? And she like gets distracted, and I half it with the reaction.
Okay, great.
Nice.
So that's 11, so 5 regular damage, right? And
Yeah,
then
and
how much
9, so
necrotic?
4.
4. And
cool.
that means I can't be healed.
4 can't be healed. Yeah.
4
can't
cannot be healed back, yes. But that's going to be her turn. Artemis, you're up.
All right, now, so what's going on with Ireena right now? Is Anastraya, does she have her?
Anastraya has her grappled, but she is also holding on to Callister for dear life.
And Ludmilla's grappling.
And Ludmilla is holding on to Callister.
Grapples all the way down.
Is there any sort of targeted shot I can do to try to help Ireena?
You can attack Anastraya or Ludmilla.
Can I, is there anything I can do to try to help her break free of the grapple? Like, can I try to shoot Anastraya in the arm or
I don't
anything?
think so. They're on there real good.
Take some shots, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have 1 spell slot left, so...
Artie, do you still have Entangling Shot?
Yeah, but I have 1 spell left.
Oh, you've got 1 use left.
1 slot.
Yeah, so, and I still got my Hunter's Mark active.
And who's it active on? Ludmilla or
Anastraya. I thought you
Yeah.
put it on Anastraya.
Oh, the one that was
Originally on Ireena, which I think was Ludmilla. I think I said Anastraya at first, but I meant Ludmilla because she was the one that
Whichever
was
you like. Yeah.
on Ireena.
Whichever you
Yeah,
like.
whoever was on Ireena first.
That's Anastraya.
Oh,
No,
Ludmilla,
yeah,
okay.
Ludmilla. Yes.
Ludmilla is
So
the-
Ludmilla, yeah. So yeah, what would you like to
okay,
do?
Ludmilla. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna rip I really want to shoot Anastasia, but I think the smart move is to shoot Lamilla with the hunter's mark. So I'm gonna take 2 shots at her. Alright. 14 for the
No,
first
that'll
shot.
miss. That'll miss.
There is an advantage because I'm there with.
No, range doesn't get flanking.
Come on, Chungus. Oh my god! I'm throwing all my dice out! That was a 13.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
quit.
but that goes wide.
And I'm just gonna... Can I just throw my fucking bow at one of them?
Roll to hit!
You're doing great. You're doing great.
What I will say is, then can I like just yell at Anastasia and say like, come after someone your own size, you ugly hag. Try to like, you know, maybe get an intimidation check.
She's my size!
I am half your size, you brute.
And you're twice as
That's
ugly.
a child!
Twice as ugly.
Twice
Ah, twice as ugly.
That's a child! I thought he said, did I stutter?
Yeah, that sounds better.
No, I like yours, Tyler. I like twice
yours.
as ugly.
Anything else?
I'm gonna, I don't know, pray that I roll better next round.
All right, Callister, that brings us to you.
Callister's feeling for saying for it.
Ah, sure. Give me a perception check.
Ooh, 19!
You, for a moment, kind of, just in the course of a normal blink, you kind of close your eyes for a moment and try to reach out with your senses and see through his eyes. And you can. You see the roadway, whooshing by beneath you, and for a moment you hear the sound of padded feet tearing across
Okay.
a dirt road.
Okay.
Carry on.
How close are they?
You can't tell.
Alright. And so I got Ludmilla on my back, biting my neck, all
Yes.
sexy.
Irena's holding you. Anastasia is holding Ireena. It's like a game of Twister at a high school Crucible cast party.
And I'm looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
I have some scorch marks, some wounds, some blood dripping down my face, and I look at Ireena and I say, "We're not done yet, love. Hold on as tight as you can. Papa Drogar showed up. Winnie will be here soon. Just don't give up, all right?"
She looks at you with fear still ringing in her eyes, but gives you just a shake of her head as she understands.
And I reach out my left hand, and as a bonus action, I call Fortuel
Okay. Where was it?
in my pocket.
Oh, yeah. Just
But
like,
I don't need to take an action. I say his name, Fortuel.
yeah, it just.
But I put out my offhand,
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Great.
and then I look at it, and it flickers, and then a shadow that pops up in my right hand, and I cast Shadow Blade. And that's my turn. But now I'm gonna be doing some slicing and dicing.
Great. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Great.
Drogar sees this and goes, why did you learn that trick?
When I leveled up.
All right. That's right, we did do that a couple
All right, Kaz, you're up.
Okay. All right. Well, the fight's moved on without me, so I'm gonna go join it. Yeah. I think she like kind of pokes her head back out of this forest here and looks back over and sees like a straight line, admittedly through a fiery cart to Ludmilla.
Can I add something?
Go ahead.
When I did that, can I say I have both these blades in my hand and then I like hold on to Ireena as tight as possible?
Sure. Yeah.
For posterity's sake.
To be clear.
To be clear, carry on, Kaz.
I have them both, and then they reflect the light, and I'm a disco ball, and then we start raving.
Sandstorm.
Yeah. So I think, so she's just like, she thinks that thing with the Hellhound just then was just a practice round. So she's going to take, I think, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, yeah, 40 feet rather, to just do like the same thing again, charging at Ludmilla.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so same thing, just like I want her to like even put a foot on one of the burning wheels of this cart and like leap through the air with her great axe and try to bring it down on Ludmilla.
Yes.
Throwing aside all concern for her own safety and attacking recklessly.
Reckless abandon.
Reckless abandon. Classic death.
Go ahead.
Go through the tower. Okay. So reckless. Oh my god. That might still be okay. That's a 17.
Yes, that's
Nice,
enough.
nice. Good answer.
Okay. Woo boy.
Hit that lewd woman.
Alrighty.
So very lewd.
So lewd. So very lewd. 9 points of damage
Okay. 9 on. Okay.
on Ludmilla. And then now, hopefully having got our attention, I'm gonna try to take another swing with the Great Axe. 14 to hit.
No, that misses.
Fuck.
Anything else, Cass?
That's all I got.
Okay, that is going to be on Astraea then.
Wisdom
9.
save, please.
Oh,
Yes.
come on, baby.
Okay, half.
Half.
All right.
Still something.
We'd love to see it.
Every little bit
Rocks.
Nice.
But what is it?
15 half.
So it would be 7.
7. 7 radiant damage.
Okay. Okay. She is going to try to lift up into the air with Ireena. She's going to do it with,
I'm coming too!
with disadvantage.
Come on.
Ireena's going to make an athletics check. Callister, please also make an athletics check.
Oh,
To hold on.
God damn it! Oh.
15.
Fuck. Okay. Let's see what Ludmilla gets. So she lifts off into the air, and she starts to pick Ireena up, but you manage to hold on to her, Callister. And as she beats her wings, you can feel the wind whipping around you, as both of you are lifted up into the
She's
air.
a child! She's not strong!
She's also a vampire.
Also, which one is she?
This one.
How high is she able to get us up off the air?
She
ground.
I
can
thought the same
full.
thing,
I'm gonna say with both of you, she can do half her movement, so 30 feet up.
Fuck.
30 feet up? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you are still holding on to Ireena, Callister. Ludmilla, let's go. That brings us to Winnie.
Okay. So here as I am.
So you
I
see,
feel like Tom Cruise.
you see, Astraea is trying to pull Ireena back into the air, and like she has her hand out. Callister is like dangling from Ireena's arm, all in the air.
Can we say that Ireena's still holding on to me? That
Sure.
I'm
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
dangling?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm torn between two things.
Trust your instincts.
My instincts are torn between
I'll
two
take the
things.
fall damage. I'll take the fall damage. If
Okay,
you're worried
so
about that.
Anastraya is up in the air. I'm torn between emboldening bonding as many people as I can to try and give people a boost, or just trying to guiding bolt this bitch out of the sky.
Guiding bolt this bitch.
Giant boulder.
Yeah, that's what I'd.
Fuck her
I'm
up.
gonna try to guiding bolt this bitch out of the sky.
If you were to ask my opinion, I would say kill her.
16.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
Is that 66?
No, 46. And the next attack gets advantage.
Yeah.
14 points of radiant damage.
How's it happen?
How does it happen?
Fucking Winnie, my goddamn hero.
I like see like something glowing behind me, and I see it coming over my head like when he's like oh, Winnie!
Holy shit! No! Yeah, it's like
She was seconds away from taking off into the air with Ireena.
Wow.
it's like as I'm walking towards the cart, and I've got 120 feet on this, so I only get this far. It's like I'm still below half. So I just like light up the eraser dust in my hand. The fire from the cart catches on the eraser dust, and then you just like, if I'm just picturing like Callister's face and Ireena's face, and you just, boom, you look back and it's two hands on fire, guiding bolt, and I just like catch this bitch like in the heart, and it just. As she takes a deep breath, like radiant, she explodes into light.
She does. And in fact, yeah, she burns away to cinders. Like her whole body starts to twist and torment. Both Ireena and Callister, you're gonna fall. But yeah, like tracing from the charred pit where Winnie's guiding bolt struck her, spreading out from that, like orange cinders burn her body away until all that is left is a fine mist, which you can see shoot off into the night.
Okay.
But she is done.
Deck save?
Yes, please.
19.
Great. And I'm gonna say you kind of like fall with her.
Yeah, so still take damage?
No, you won't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's
And neither
holding
will
on.
she, yeah.
She's holding on to me. We're like chest to chest, and I see the bolt coming over it, and I'm like, wait! And I know what's about to happen. So then, like as it's coming, I hold Ireena tight, and I start turning, and when she disintegrates, I just keep rolling as I hit the ground.
Yeah, and you land both of you safely. She won't take any damage either. Well done. Winnie, anything else?
Is that enough?
Winnie will flex.
Drogar is gonna look with Kaz and go, with me! And he's gonna move around this way to flank Ludmilla.
Okay.
And he's just gonna point blank guiding bolt
Right, okay.
right at her.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Do it, baby.
Somebody grapple this bitch. Make sure she doesn't go anywhere.
Natural 20! Natural 20!
Can you grapple
Through the
vampire?
Rolling, baby.
That is gonna be 66 of damage
Wait, guiding bolt? That's gonna
at
be
third level.
more than that.
Got it.
I think you're right. Hold on.
Everybody, Google, quick.
Everyone start Googling.
Oh, hold on. I have it here.
46 radiant.
66 because I'm casting it at third level.
Well, it would be 5d6.
No, 66.
No, 66, you're right. And then roll them,
66.
so 12d6.
What?
Oh,
What?
Because he crit.
It's like crit.
Yeah.
12d6.
Much more than that.
Baby.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Do you want some
boy.
D6s?
No, I'm good with these. 30 points of damage.
How's it happen, baby? How's it happen, baby? How's it happen?
So Drogar just, so I said he says with me, but I think he just like, he sees Anastraya go down and like his like military instincts kick in and he looks over at Ludmilla and sees she's distracted and he just with 2 strides pushes Kaz out of the way and steps next to her and right at her skull just goes boom, and you see this bolt of energy go in one side of her head and out the other side of her head and she's just fucking ragdolls.
And again, disintegrates to simmers, and you see that like corporeal mist just into the night air. That's gonna be the end of that combat, y'all.
Wow.
Good fucking job. Let's take 10. Good fucking job. Wow.
Yes.
Great work, y'all.
10-minute break.
Let's take 15 and
The Critical Fail DM Strahdcast features Dan Ison as Callister, Ned Price Ianacone as Drogar, Campbell O'Hare as Winnie, Kay Devine-Jones as Kaz, Tyler Kanter as Artemis, and me, Trevor William Fayle, as your DM. The Strahdcast is edited by Kay Devine-Jones and designed by Dan Ison. Curse of Strahd and its original characters are the creative property of Wizards of the Coast. Our patrons are all exquisite note-takers, folks like Mia Francis, Rebecca Lawton, and Amber Jenkins. To directly support the show, you can head over to patreon.com/criticalfaildm and subscribe starting at just $5 a month. You'll instantly unlock over 25 Goon exclusive extended gameplay video clips, including Callister's fateful talk with Ezek, a bunch of episodes of Goon Talk, our patron-only talk show podcast, Kay's Keeper Notes from our Call of Cthulhu campaign, Madness and Mercy, and so much more, with new stuff being added every week. You'll be sent a code for 15% off everything in our merch store, etsy.com/shop/criticalfaildm, where you can still pick up a Goon Pin button pack featuring adorable art of the party by Rose and Pomegranate. You'll be invited to our private Discord server where all of us goons love to hang out, and you can join play-by-post D&D sessions with the Gaggle, a community of nerds that regularly display levels of kindness and joy I frankly thought impossible on the internet. If you're not ready to support us financially, there are still plenty of ways to help us out. You can follow us on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at CriticalFailDM, binge Madness and Mercy on our YouTube channel, and join us there every other Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time when we do live listens of new episodes of the Strahdcast. Or rate and leave us a review wherever you like to listen. Thanks, Dungeoneers, and take your day with advantage.